live. So, I have already played a little bit of this, as anyone can see, but I decided that if I was going to do a playthrough for anything, I would try to get the ZOF, or anti-fox, patches, sort of from memory. I looked up where they are, but my computer is powerful enough to, or my processor isn't powerful enough to stream and actually keep information open. And who prints things these days? I'm really hoping the fact that I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 3 on my 3DS is not going to screw me over on the control setup. Because I can't remember the differences between the control schemes. But we'll see. I got this on super sale, or rather as a gift from a super
Target
sale.
destroyed.
Oh no,
That was
this
smooth,
is what I
boss.
wanted.
Real smooth. I'd expect nothing less.
Oh man.
Boss, there's an armored vehicle headed your way, and its cannon will be a threat to the choppers.
This
You'll
is
have
what
to
I wanted
eliminate
to do
that
at all.
too.
I've got to get all the ZOF patches in Ground Zeroes, apparently. It's the only place where they exist. Which is helpful, because I hate all these daylight missions. This game is much harder to sneak around in when it's not cold and dark and rainy. Could go for hard, but that would make it needlessly complicated. I barely got out with pasta the first time. I really hate the helicopter escape sequence. It feels so anti-Metal Gear to have to call in a helicopter in the middle of a bunch of enemies, hop on board it, and gun everyone down as you escape. But I suppose I don't really know what Metal Gear is after Metal Gear Solid 4. There was a lot of running and gunning in that. The fact that there was a no-kill option at all is sort of a joke and sort of a miracle. You have to tranquilize, stun shotgun, stun grenade a bunch of troops through an on-rails action shooter sequence. I was a little worried dropping the graphics would make this look a lot worse, but it still looks pretty much as high fidelity even with my graphic settings dropped down a fair bit. And yes, I am locked at 30 frames per second because this game looks really weird at 60 FPS. Has there ever been an MGS game that's run at 60 FPS natively? MGS 2 and 3 and 4 all seem to have a low or a locked frame rate.
She told us everything.
Oh, most generic anime voice acting.
Don't worry, I kept my word.
Way to ruin the quality and polish right away.
Here. You earned it.
This shit is so dark. Why does he have a headphone jack in his chest? I mean,
How's it feel to play the traitor?
headphones were barely a thing in this era.
No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier.
Right away they smashed the goodwill of Peace Walker by introducing the, like, 14-year-old character from that game as a tortured
My
prisoner
regards
of war.
to your boss when you get home.
You know, I kind of like this song, Kojima, and I liked it when it was the end of Was that MGS 3 or 4? But when you hear it as many times as you do in this game, you really never want to hear it again. I would think Kojima would have to be sick of it by this point. It's not like he hasn't heard it a bajillion times in reviewing everything. While we're on questionable production choices,
10 days ago, we got reports that
is this a
Haas was still
first-person
alive.
camera?
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean
Perspective
fisherman who
are
found
we
her drifting in the
supposed to be
Caribbean.
seeing
So
anything
what's the
from?
plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No, I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Haas could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Haas's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency
Like,
involved
who
is
are
bad
we
news.
following?
Cypher's the ones who
Whose
sent Haas to us in
perspective
the
is
first
this?
place.
She knows the true nature.
Right. Haas is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
My first playthrough of this, I had no idea who was talking to who in that sequence, besides that they were Big Boss and someone. And the voices are both just gruff white guys. When Boss isn't being voiced by David Hayter, I can't tell who he is. Hold on, let me put on my dumb hat before we go.
Trojan horse is in.
They won't suspect anything when this creepy skull-faced dude with a cowboy hat rides in on a chopper that's not marked with anything.
Pirate crackdowns are go. Move!
Actually, Skullface is not a very good descriptor. I'd say he looks more like a burn victim, like Cobra Commander or something. Roger that. Thanks for all those lighting effects. They're very pretty. Gotta give you that. Composer Ludwig Forssell has been a composer for what else? Definitely wasn't a composer for 2 and 3.
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring them back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point.
He's even dressed like a cowboy? Like, we already have a cowboy in this series, Metal Gear. His name is Revolver Ocelot. Okay, now I've got to watch where each one of those goes.
We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests.
It's the middle of the
The
night. I
only
really
catch
hope I'll
is
get back
you
in
go
time
in
for
solo.
lunch.
The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then.
They say backup is not an option, but also we want to rescue you with a helicopter in the middle of the battlefield. not sure if this is intentional or
in
not,
front of the prison camp.
but having him wearing those stupid visors on the mono goggle makes me think of a dumbed-down version of the old Splinter Cell games, which is really what the game feels like more. Now that you can shoot out lights and things. Shadow is really the big determiner. Yeah, I know it's Kiefer Sutherland. I really don't care. He's not a very good voice actor. God, this game is pretty though.
Chico and Paz are being held in an old, unused part of the
It's
compound.
okay, boss. Just pull out your
Get inside
holographic
and head
projector.
northeast.
Mission info has been
This is an
updated.
infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area.
How do I?
If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
Oh, what's the dash button? Oops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Just gotta roll around for a while. Oh. I think I would rather keep a silent pistol on me. That scared the shit out of me. I'm having like a PTSD flashback.
Another unit patch. Could there be more of them?
There's another one somewhere around.
We had no more than a dozen guys at Barranquilla. Some of them with barely enough gear to protect themselves. Now here we are, not 1 year later, over 300 men strong. But the way I see it, this is still our 0 hour. Once this mission's behind us, I want to pitch you some ideas about expansion.
Let's see. I know there's a way to just start listening to tapes. Don't need the storyline ones. Well, let's hear what Paz recorded in her spy log.
I heard about Paz's tapes.
Yeah. Why do you think she'd leave him behind? And that diary?
Whatever it was, her commitment was wavering. That much is clear.
So she was leaving clues to help us.
No way to know for sure. And the ocean's not giving her back.
November 4th, 1974. At the outskirts of Barranquilla, Colombia. Contact with Big Boss successful. Zadornov posed as my professor, but Big Boss took one look and knew he was KGB. However, he does not seem to suspect me. To him, I am just a peace-loving student, and another victim of the CIA. We asked him to drive the CIA out of Costa Rica. To him, this means betraying his country. His forces are smaller than anticipated. They drift from place to place with nowhere to call home. That provided us an opportunity, so we seized it. Zadornov offered them a plant off the Costa Rican coast to use as a base. As expected, Miller jumped at the chance. Although initially reluctant, Big Boss came around when Zadornov played him the tape. All because the voice on it sounded like his mentor, the boss.
Also sounded like that one, news agent from
Naked
Family
Snake,
Guy, but
the man who once saved the world from the brink of nuclear war.
did he
Awarded the
pass out
title of
already?
Big Boss for his service.
Oh, I guess he did.
He
Oops.
later became a mercenary, abandoning both his title and his country. To him, that honor was steeped in the blood of the boss, the mentor he was forced to eliminate. Exceptionally charismatic, he possesses unparalleled combat and intelligence gathering abilities. His only discernible weakness is her. This operation hinges on how effectively we can exploit that. Kazuhira Miller is Big Boss's lieutenant. Half Japanese, half American. He once served in Japan's self-defense force. Though he and Snake first met as enemies,
expert
they
jumper
discovered
downer.
a common bond and together built their private army, with Miller directing business and administrative affairs. He comes off as shallow, but his true intent is hard to read. I must be careful. All that is clear is his infatuation with Big Boss.
Let's see
With
here.
East and West fighting over its control, Central America is now the most contested region on Earth. CIA Central American Station Chief Coldman has developed Peace Walker, a fully AI-automated, fail-deadly nuclear launch system with which he aims to reignite the Cold War. Snake's new objective in Costa Rica is to prevent that. Zadornov's, or should I say, the KGB's plan is to play the two sides against each other, turning the entire region red. Not one of the three parties realize they're all just pawns in Cypher's hands. Cypher watches all. Mother Base has developed rapidly since being established in the Caribbean Sea.
You can use your iDroid to check all sorts of
They recruit more personnel daily, and already their mercenary services are turning a profit. Big Boss's leadership and charisma, and Miller's
Forgot I
business
can
acumen
keep
drive
track of
this
everyone.
impressive growth.
My Metal Gear Solid 3
Furthermore,
training was
joining
not good
forces
for that.
with a faction of the FSLN has expanded their power even more. They have even commenced their own weapons development program. All is proceeding according to Cypher's will. I could not be more pleased.
I do not remember the slightest bit about this Cypher character.
Snake's pursuit of
Even though
Peace
apparently
Walker
it's
led him to
integral
an
to this
AI
plot.
modeled after the boss's thought patterns. It was incomplete, but somewhat ironically, making contact with Snake was the necessary finishing touch. Meanwhile, the scientist behind Peace Walker's locomotive control, Huey, defected to Snake's army. His presence has greatly accelerated weapons development at Mother Base. I failed to anticipate Coldman's madness, but nuclear war was averted. However, this was only after the boss AI on board Peace Walker sank itself to the bottom of the lake in what could be likened to suicide. The boss laid down her gun, choosing to sing for peace instead, and Snake, himself a gun, parted ways with her. In doing so, he reclaimed the title he once abandoned. He is Big Boss. Zadornov has been detained. Since this leaves my cover identity without a guardian, the Mother Base staff has taken me in. I am now better placed than ever to monitor their internal affairs. Everything continues to unfold according to plan.
Marked enemies can be
The
sensed
developer
when
of the
nearby,
boss
even
AI,
if there's a wall
Dr.
between you and them.
Strangelove,
But
has
it
also
only
come
works
to
if you
Mother
stop
Base.
and take the time to focus
With
your
her and
attention.
Huey's expertise,
This helps you maintain
they can now develop a
situational
weapon
awareness.
capable of
Try it.
matching Peace Walker. Development on the bipedal weapon is now complete. They
Come
call
on,
it Metal Gear
pass out.
Zeke. It stands there like some sort of mystical guardian. The soldiers gaze on it with pride and reverence. Big Boss has elected to arm it with a nuclear weapon. As an army without a nation, they seem to feel the need for a deterrent against whatever the world might pit against them. It is a dangerous gambit.
Started
Why
heading the
do
wrong
such
way.
a thing? Their nuclear strategy differs from the Americans and the Soviet Union. The superpowers deter attack by revealing their nuclear arsenals to one another. Snake and his men know that if they were to go public with this, the whole world would unite against them. Business would dry up overnight. So they
All
do
that
not plan
war
on
business.
revealing the nuke until necessary. This ace-in-the-hole approach is their idea of a nuclear strategy. Wielding a deterrent, all the while unable to reveal its existence. I wonder if Snake sees how vulnerable this makes them.
Oh, which way is he gonna go?
Yes. Hijack Zeke? Yes, I did indicate that to be our leverage.
Oh, now I've
Imagine he's
used
agreeing to
reaction
that now.
time.
But did you not raise them to safeguard your governance without borders? No, no. I have not forgotten. Cypher watches all. Yes, things are proceeding, but modifying Zeke has not proven easy. I am using Zadornov to buy some time. No, I have not forgotten what you said. However, well, forgive me for asking, but this is you I am speaking to, isn't it, Cypher? I will fight Big Boss. The world must be ruled by a single will. To defy Cypher is a fate worse than death.
Huh? You okay?
Oh no. Realize
That
he
range
was
just won't let up.
with
It'll
someone
help you
else.
stay out of sight, but watch you don't get hypothermia. You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
It's no good to me. What? Okay. Anyway. Not an openable door. Are those the generators I want? Gotta keep an eye out for other enemies. Being a little more brutal than I'd intended the first time, but it seems to be working so far. That's what makes Boss the legendary soldier. Okay, what was next? I think now I have to start actually breaking into a base part of things. I don't like going through there. There's a lot of lights. Shoot. I have no idea where that is. Oh, there he is. Oh no. Put my back up against the wall. Come on. Lay him down. There we go. Don't need to head that way yet. Come on. Look literally any other direction. Turn around, don't turn around. I like how much faster crawling is in this game. It's admittedly a huge improvement. Nothing to see here, boys. Oh no. Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Snake!
It was not the best plan. Oh, but do Zoff patches stay?
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there.
So...
This is the transmission we intercepted. Chico's call for help.
Snake, it's Chico. Classic Tier 2. You're at the precinct area on the bus. There's some cages to the east of a big building. East an old, grassy facility. That's where we are. Help me, Snake.
Their lives are in your hands. Get Chico and Paz out of there.
I guess I can pretty quickly find out.
Contact me if you need advice. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there. You can use Use your iDroid to check all sorts of operational data. The map, objectives, the target's locations. It'll help a lot if you let it. The rain was coming down just as hard the day we met Boss. I only want peace for my country. I can't believe we ever bought that cover story. You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight. I've sent VIs of the targets to your iDroid. Take a good look.
No, that's it. Maybe I can just sneak past these guys this time.
That rain just won't let up. It'll help you stay out of sight, but watch you don't get hypothermia.
Not a damn thing. So many places to hide around here. What we got left? West refugee camp. Roger that.
Alright, saving. Maybe that means it's a checkpoint. Ooh, tape. Just lying around nowhere. Oh, it's just a magazine. I have infinite of those.
Oh, a mark on the side. XOF. XOF. Some kind of nickname? Hell if I know. Maybe I saw it wrong. Anyway, they're gone now. Guess we'll never find out.
Come on, you told me I could shoot out lights. Too many of them. Damn, is it well lit?
You're way too exposed there. Find some cover and stick to it. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel. Take a good look at the enemy through your binoculars, and you can mark him. Marked enemies can be sensed when nearby, even if there's a wall between you and them. But it only works if you stop and take the time to focus your attention. This helps you maintain situational awareness. Try it.
Okay, out of sight, out of mind. I was just trying to switch shoulders. I like how that guy goes invisible. I've reached his absolute draw distance. So they did keep first-person aim mode. I don't know why you would ever use it.
CP, this is Delta 4. I spotted someone suspicious. Requesting a unit to check it out. Over.
This is CP. Understood. Sending someone to investigate. Keep your eyes peeled for further activity. Out.
Come on, pass out. No idea how visible I am here.
The drainage channel. You might be able to crawl in there. Remember back when we met? Enemies on opposing sides in South America. But when I tried to take myself out with a grenade, you stopped me. I never realized until I met you. There's no such thing as an absolute enemy. Our enemies are always relative.
That's a rather nuanced perspective for a professional soldier to take. I thought only the leadership was that into it. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Snake is occasionally a little too sticky for his own good. Coming closer and closer. Can I do something to that power station? Because they certainly make it look like I can.
The cover to the power system is off. Can you get to the controls?
Sweet.
All fire teams, this is CP. Our set of lights has gone out. Looks like a problem with the power supply. Whoever's closest, go check on the power system. Over.
CP, this is Delta 6. Investigating now.
Just stay in the shadows. Investigate further. Shoot. It's a really cursory investigation, man. Should really have checked it out harder. Anything interesting down here? None. Both gonna come over here and check it out? Come on, it'll be fun. I promise. Come on. Are you a man of action or what? Maybe if I crawl forward. Sticking to walls is actually pretty intuitive. I have to hand them that. You can occasionally mess up a little bit, but for the most part, it's one of the more effective things I've got going for me. Nope, that didn't work. Oof. I did not have CQC figured out.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there.
How did I get in here? Oh well, find a safe place for you. Big boss, Master Lockpick.
The coverage.
All fire teams, this is CP. A set of lights has gone out. Looks like a problem with the power supply. Whoever's closest, go check on the power system. Over. CP, this is Delta 6. Investigating now. Out.
Where is Mang? Good time investigating over there. that stuff stay turned off? Can I, like, destroy it? What's the point of having a suppressor on if you've also got a flashlight? No, don't walk away. Verdammt.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is Zulu 4. Taking enemy fire. No eyes on the shooter. Over.
Come on, you are not taking enemy fire.
Understood. All units on alert. The enemy's hiding somewhere. Find them. Out. CP, this is Delta 2. We'll investigate ASAP. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is Zulu 1. We'll investigate ASAP. Out. CP, this is Delta 2. Arrived at scene. Beginning check. Over. CP, understood. Check your surroundings. Out. CP, this is Zulu 1. Zulu 1, what's wrong? Come in, Zulu 1. We have a situation. All units on alert. CP, this is Delta 2. Threat in the area. We're tightening security. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch for anything suspicious. Out.
There's one up there. How to get up there? Is there only access from the other side? Curious.
CP, this is Delta 2. Still no hostiles around here. We're standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand down. Return to your post. Out. Got a shooter! CP, this is Zulu 4. We're under fire. Suppressed weapon. No shots heard. Over. Understood. All units on alert. The enemy's hiding somewhere. Find them. Out.
Oh no, you guys, we'll never find him. Did he just spawn back into existence when I... Yep.
Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
CP, this is Delta 2. Still no hostiles around here. We're standing down. Over.
This is CP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your posts. Out.
You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
Zulu 4, this is CP. Give me a sit rep. Do you copy? Come in.
Call them.
We have a situation.
Somebody
All
get
units on alert.
Speak.
There we go.
CP, this is Zulu 2. Just saw a suspicious person. Gotta check it out. Over.
This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard
If I
up.
trank
Out.
everyone, there's no problems.
Zulu 2, this is CP. Give me a sit rep. Do you copy? Come in. We have a situation. All units on alert.
CP, this is Zulu 10. We're standing down here. No hostile spotted. Over.
This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand down. Return to your post. Out.
There we go. I want to rescue Paz, but you know, I know there's one of these ones that doesn't show up if you've rescued her. So I feel like I can't risk it. It's a really adorable, bubbly sound effect.
Get up!
What's going on?
Who needs skill when you have a trank gun? Not this guy.
What the hell?
Oh right, forgot about cameras.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
Free trank rounds, everybody. Giving me a license to trank. Only 37 enemies on the whole map, huh? Looking like a fairly well scoped out place. Got all those guys taken down. Time to explore. Let's see here. Curse my terrible memory. Well, now that I'm saving, I'm gonna take a bit of a break. So I'll be back later.